app do you use? Oh, come on, don't ignore me. What app do you use?
The YouTube app, but you might need an updated version of the phone.
Yeah, let me know. Really? What's it called?
Go on the ask me one.
Mine's going on nothing. Mine's going on for now. I have to go back to Thingy Store. Play Store.
No, YouTube.
Huh? YouTube? Yeah, go on. Let me turn the thing on. I've got the thing. See?
Just turn it off. Put on your mobile data.
Ladies and gents, we're just about to start. Thank you very much for coming, obviously. Can I just pass you over very, very briefly before I hand over to Mark Bugach? Jamie Sanagar would like... Hello, can we have some quiet at the back? Thank you. Thanks very much. Jamie Sanagar looks after Lee Selby. He's got a very, very brief announcement to make, if you don't mind. And I'll pass you over to him. If we can have some quiet, please, at the back. Thank you. Jamie Sanagar.
Quiet, thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Unfortunately, I got the sad news to inform you that Lee Selby's mother, Frankie, unexpectedly passed away on Tuesday evening. Lee and the team have made the decision that they're going to proceed with the contest on Saturday night. Lee will be attending the press conference today, and I respectfully ask all members of the press, media.
Look at him, you've studied him closely. What do you think? What do you perceive his strengths and his weaknesses to be?
He's got plenty of strengths, but I'll expose his weaknesses on the night. Don't give too much away, but he's a good, strong fighter. He comes and has it. But I'm a good competitive fighter. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's 12 rounds and it's a long time. And after he has his few swings and blowouts early on, I'm going to be there in the mid and late rounds. I'm going to be digging the head off, yeah. That's right.
Well, then respond to that, Anthony.
Well, obviously, Martin's British champion. You know, he's had a wee bit more experience than me, but I believe now is my time. And we all know Martin blows out after 7 rounds, so that's when I'll be taking in the hard
Do we?
yeah. Oh yeah, you've seen it in previous fights.
You've done 10 rounds one time, my friend.
Don't you worry about the rounds. I worry about the rounds. You just worry about that.
Yeah, my train's fine.
You worry about that.
We'll see. Will you worry about yourself, mate?
Yeah, we'll see.
No problem with your stamina then? He's talking about 7 rounds, no problem?
Stamina, the only problem is, who's got stamina issues, this man here.
When have you seen that? When?
I've heard a few things about it.
Yeah, you've heard. Best camp so far, easy.
That's good. So you have no excuses when I beat you on Saturday night.
100%.
You have no excuses when I beat you on Saturday night in Surrey.
We'll see.
We'll see. You should have no excuses after I beat you Saturday night in Surrey. If you've
You'll have no excuses. You'll have no.
I've got no excuses. I'm coming home with that title for life.
We'll see.
That's it.
We'll see.
Anthony, I sense there's quite a lot of pent up frustration here, because the last couple of years have been really frustrating, haven't they, for you, for one reason and another?
Yeah, it seems to be impossible to get the opportunity. Ferd played Martin, he took the fight, you know what I mean? It was easier once out there to fight. And he's going to pay for it. He's going to pay for it this Saturday whenever I take his title.
Is this the biggest test you've had so far?
100%. I know it's a big step up for me, but it's also a big step up for Martin as well. You know, best person to use the box is Maxie's Hughes. He's a good competitor, but I believe I'm not that better.
Is this your toughest?
I'm looking at it as my toughest test. Yeah, I've competed at a higher level than Anthony, you know. But it's a good fight. It's 2 men going to meet in the middle of that ring, going to fight on Saturday night, and I can't wait for it.
Tell you what, with fights half as good as the chat between them, we're in for a treat. Thank you very much indeed, gents. Thank you.
Martin, one fist up this way. Martin, one fist up this way, guys. Other fist, please. Other fist. Perfect.
Straight down here. Martin, straight this one. Straight down here. Straight to the front again, guys. Perfect, thank you.
Thank you very much, gents. Thank you.
Can we put the chairs on the mark, sir, mate, please? Thank you.
What, you want the feet chairs on there?
Sit on. Perfect.
Okay, ladies and gents. Can you hear me? Here we go. Robbie Davis Jr. and Michael Sorowatka of Poland for the WBA Continental Super Lightweight Championship. So Michael will be on my left and Robbie on my right. Thomas here is going to translate as well for Michael.
When did you discover that?
About a week ago.
You didn't even tell me that's how you're going on.
Thanks, Robbie.
I
Thank you
didn't
very much.
even know
Thank
it
you, Michael.
worked. I honestly didn't know it worked.
Okay, gents, ladies and gents, here we go. Thomas is going to translate. Michael, what have you made of what you've seen of Robbie in the ring?
Przede wszystkim witam wszystkich serdecznie.
First of all, welcome everybody.
Co myślę o Robbie? Robbie jest na pewno bardzo dobrym zawodnikiem, wygrywa dużo walk przed czasem, także na pewno czeka mnie ciężka walka.
He's a very good fighter and he's
Sorry, ladies and gents, just some respect for the fighters, please. No one can hear if you're all chatting away.
he's got many wins by knockouts, so we are expecting a good hard fight.
And Michael has only lost one fight, and that fight that he lost, he avenged almost immediately. So does he come to London in a very good and confident frame of mind?
Tak, no ja przyjechałem tutaj po zwycięstwo, tak? Jestem pewny siebie, dobrze przygotowany i liczę, że wrócę do domu z pasem.
Yes, I came here to win, so I'm ready and I'm prepared. I hope I'm gonna get back home with the belt.
Robbie, good to see you again. What have you made of what you've been watching of Michael?
What I've been watching of him, he's a very good all-round fighter. He's had a lot of experience from his amateurs right through to his professional career. I've trained really hard for this fight, worked my way up to get where I am now, and I really can't wait for Saturday night.
We saw you in Preston dropping Zoltan Zabo. Are you even more confident maybe after your display that night?
Yeah, with Zoltan Zabo, it was a last-minute fight put together because of people pulling out, so I didn't really have a lot of time for preparation in regards to looking at my opponent. Where this fight we've had plenty of time to study and look at Mitchell and work with my team and work on things. And we know it's a better step up in quality of what I've been fighting, but more so what we've been asking for. So I've prepared the best that I can prepare for Saturday night.
You're ranked number 3 in the world by the WBA. How close do you think you are to a world title bid?
Well, I'm still not the full article yet. I'm still learning with every fight, but this will be another chance to show people that I'm getting that bit closer to the world title.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much indeed. Michael, thank you. Robbie, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yep, and if you could do the usuals.
Robbie, on the mark, go back a bit. On the mark, that's it. Come on. That's it, closer. That's it. One fist up this way. That's it. To the front. Take the front rock, please. That's it. And now looking at each other, please. Thanks very much, gentlemen. Okay.
Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Kid Galahad and Jose Catano of Mexico. Joe is going to translate for Jose for the vacant IBF Intercontinental Featherweight Championship. Kid is with us. Jose has just been mic'd up. Joe will do the translating. Thank you for that. Okay, on we go. Jose, you come to London. Tell us what frame of mind you're in, how confident you are about this fight.
Estoy muy bien, me preparé bien para esta pelea, va a ser una buena pelea.
Prepared well, I feel very good mentally and physically, and this will be a good fight.
You fought Scott Quigg before, so you fought a British fighter before. Is there a particular style that you associate with fighting a man from Great Britain?
Sí, es diferente, es muy bueno técnicamente, Scott Quigg es muy fuerte, pero él es muy bueno, técnicamente muy bueno, y yo voy a hacer todo lo posible porque sea una buena pelea.
Scott Quigg is very different to him. He's stronger, or was stronger at the time, technically. Kid Galahad's very good, and hopefully it'll be a very good fight between us.
Do you see a lot of potential in Kid Galahad from what you've seen? I mean, he's 22-0. Do you see a great future ahead of him, which is the danger for you on Saturday evening?
Es muy bueno, tiene sueños también de ser campeón del mundo, pero si quiere ser campeón del mundo tiene que pasar por mí.
As far as I can see, he's very good. Technically, he's very good. He looks well physically, but he has to get through me first, and I'm going to stop him and take the belt on.
Kid, good afternoon. Good afternoon. You've been the distance with Leo Santa Cruz, a man to be respected to my left, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, you know, he's tough, he comes to fight, he's been very well schooled, he's from Mexico, and out there to survive, you've got to be a hell of a fighter.
Okay, what sort of shape are you in? What sort of frame of mind are you in?
I'm in the best shape I've ever been in. I'm focused, I'm ready, I'm confident Saturday night now, you know, to do a job on this kid. He just said that he thinks Scott Quigg's stronger than me, and we're going to have to see on Saturday night.
Are you making up for lost time? You were out of the ring for reasons that people know about now. Are you feeling that you're making up for lost time in your boxing career?
Not really, you know. I was on the shelf, but, you know, I've got no mileage on the clock, and I'm very young, 27-year-old, and on Saturday night, he's going to see the number one featherweight.
Do you think that number 27, do you think that's misleading, that people see it, they say, oh, Kid Galahad, he's 27, he's got to get a shift on that if he wants a world title?
Yeah, sometimes, you know, we've had a few Olympians who turned over and they're the same age as me at the minute, and I'm ahead of them, and they just turned professional.
Okay, look, people know your story, obviously, the fact that you're in the Ingle gym. How much does that heritage of being in that gym with those previous world champions, how much does that drive you on, that you want to add to that roll call of honour?
It's you know, it's a big drive in my boxing career. You know, we've got fighters like Harold Bomber Graham, Johnny Nelson, Nassim Hamed, Junior Woods, and Kell Brook, and I want my name to be up there with them. It's going to be very hard, and it's going to take a long time to get there. But I believe I've got the determination and the focus to get there.
You still think you're quite a way away, are you, from having one of those?
Yeah, you know, they're all, you know, they boxed the numerous world titles. Nassim Ahmed's a living legend, Kell Brook's another living legend, Johnny Nelson, Junior Woods had 4 or 5 defense of his WBC title, and I'm not even world champion yet, but I need to get there, do the business, then I can, you know, put my name there.
And you know this man's going to be a tough and durable opponent, isn't he?
Yeah, Jose, he's tough when it comes to fight, you know. He went the distance, like you said, with Leo Santa Cruz. But on Saturday night, I'm going to do a job on him, and and he's going to know real quick why all these opponents keep on pulling out and running scared from him.
That's what you felt, didn't you, when we were supposed to have you on last time?
Yeah,
you know, you're all revved up to fight and suddenly it doesn't go ahead.
Yeah, you know, I think, you know, just before the fight he got scared, probably was in his room, thought about what was going to happen, and he just, you know, broke down and didn't want to fight.
Just a final one then, Jose. As I said, you've been the distance with Leo Santa Cruz, so you know what your abilities are, that you can go the distance with the very best in boxing.
Está muy bien, me gustan las peleas duras y soy mexicano, me gustan los retos, por eso vine a darme una buena pelea.
I'm Mexican. I like to.
Together. Thank you, gentlemen.
Defending the world title, that's what every fighter dreams of. So trying to take it away from me last minute. It was literally 15 minutes before I was about to go on stage and weigh in.
Okay, Jonathan, what about you now, and the frustration, obviously, of what happened in January? How hard was that to deal with?
Bueno, antes que nada, buen día. A Selby quiero saludarle y darle, lamento mucho, mi pésame por su familia. Y la pasé muy mal, la verdad que fue algo que no esperaba y bueno, me pegó muy duro, pero seguí trabajando.
Something I didn't expect, the same as he didn't expect it, and it was very hard for me. The cancellation just didn't suit me at all. But it's good to be here with Selby to fight it.
And how quickly could they get back to training normally? Ready?
Otra vez, ¿y cuánto tiempo echa entrenando?
Solamente 20 días y volví a arrancar a entrenar.
I rested 20 days and then I started training again.
So do you feel this is a bit of unfinished business? You were expecting to fight Lee, it didn't happen for the reasons we know, and now you've got the opportunity.
Que si tú crees que eso era algo que tenía que terminar entonces y ahora tienes otra vez chance de hacerlo otra vez.
La verdad que no pienso en eso. Estoy muy contento por la oportunidad y bueno, hoy vengo a aprovechar lo que tanto decía y busqué, ¿no?
I don't think about that. I just thank everybody concerned for the opportunity, and that's all I'm interested in. I just look forward now.
And what is your assessment, Jonathan, of Lee and his fighting ability?
¿Cómo crees tú que pelea Lee Selby y cómo crees tú de la habilidad de él?
La verdad que es un buen boxeador, la verdad, eso no lo puedo discutir, es muy buen boxeador y bueno, va a ser una pelea muy difícil, muy dura.
It's going to be a very hard fight for me. Technically, Lee Selby is very good, and I know I'm in for a fight, but I'm ready for it.
And you're ready for it because he's a former world champion, of course. And, you know, everybody deserves respect who gets in a boxing ring, but he's a former world champion, so there's even more respect there.
He's a former world champion, but it's nothing I've seen before. I beat Fernando Montiel in his home, on his home turf. He's a former freeweight world champion, an elite fighter, so it's nothing new. I'm ready for the challenge Saturday night.
Excellent. Thank you very much indeed. We'll do the photographs. Thank you.
go back a bit. Lee, go back onto the mark. That's it. Face each other. Come on. That's it. And now Lee, one fist up this way, please. Don't forget it. Thank you, gentlemen.
Sir, please.
Okay, ladies and gents, one more to go. Chris Eubank Jr. and Arthur Abraham for the IBO Super Middleweight Championship. Keep this area clear. Yes.
Yeah, it keeps going off.
Okay, ladies and gents, let's go the last one with Chris and with Arthur. Thank you very much indeed. With him, Chris, when you've got a date, you know the date is set. Does that change training in any way, the intensity, the schedule? Just talk us through the last few weeks when you know that the date is set.
This is a luxury I actually had many times throughout my career. Most of the time, I'm feeling strong. I'm ready to go.
And I know this man comes into the ring with a lot of your respect, only to be stopped once in 51 fights. It's only the very elite fighters you've ever beaten.
That's right.
That's your credentials.
I said it from...
This is... Forget it. Win, finish. I think the next time what come, what I doing for a long time is forget it. Das ist... Sagt mein Trainer hat ein Sprichwort, nichts ist älter als Erfolg von gestern.
Nothing's older than the success of yesterday. That's what his coach says.
Well, I like that. That's a good
Deswegen, man muss immer neu beweisen, neue Ziele haben, neue Ziele umsetzen.
Yeah, you ought to prove yourself again, have new targets and implement those new challenges.
So when you look at Chris and you looked at the DVDs and you've studied him, what sort of fighter have you watched?
Everybody he fight to world championship is good. Nobody can fighting for world championship is nothing. I respected everybody. I have no problem with everybody. We go to the ring to fight, and the best win, and I win.
Now, the weather's not been too bad recently. When you've been running along the seafront in Brighton, have you had a lot of people? I mean, you're always recognised, of course, but particularly now that you're getting to the stage where you're fighting for world titles, are you feeling a lot of support in your hometown as you're going through your training?
I am, not just in my hometown, but in England in general. Everyone's backing me for this fight. You know, obviously we have England v Germany type situation. Even though I don't actually think it's officially German, but yeah, you know, he speaks German. But yeah, you know, the support has been, as always, uplifting, amazing. You know, I got kids running after me in the mornings and people cycling alongside me for my entire runs in Brighton. You know, everyone, you know, really wants the best for me, and I won't disappoint Saturday night.
I mean, it's a good time, isn't it? Brighton are back in the Premier League for the, well, first time I've ever been in the Premier League, as it were, in the top division. You're fighting for a world title. It's a good time to be a sports fan. Would that be on the plan if things go well on Saturday night at some stage in the next, whatever it is, 12, 18 months?
That is coming. I mean, after this, I plan to enter the Super 8 Series World Boxing Tournament. Obviously, Groves is in there with his world title and other solid fighters. So that will be a great opportunity for me to showcase you know, my skills and to prove that I am the best super middleweight in the world.
Just a final one, Arthur. What about fighting in London? We've had some very famous fights in London. You know, we're at Wembley. It's a very famous part of English sport. What about the experience of fighting in London and at Wembley?
I'm happy I can fighting in London. England have a very, very big name for boxing. Joe Calzaghe, Lennox Lewis, and more and more. And I like English people. We understand from boxing. They know what is boxing and football. And what can I say? I am happy I am here. And we win Saturday and we go to the Berlin back and I am happy. Finish.
Okay. Thank you very much indeed, gents. We'll do the photographs. Thank you. Thank you, Arthur. Thank you, Chris.
On the mark. Yes, please. Yeah, that's perfect. Straight to the front, please, guys. Gentlemen, straight to this one, please. After. Now we can shove it, please, guys.
Everyone all right with that? We'll get to see you in there if everyone's okay. You all got shots? You want him in between the two fighters? You go to the middle.
I've told you guys I'm reluctant to do this. Don't want any complaints, sir.
Just straight on like that.
Right, Renner.
Arthur?
1 second, man. Renner! Kommen Sie ganz schnell. Kommen Sie, Renner! One second, sorry.
Yeah. Come on. Make a gap. Cheers. The two trainers in the middle.
Chris?
Yes.
No, the fighters in the middle.
The fighters in the middle, sorry. The two fighters get in the middle, please, and the two trainers on either side.
That's lovely.
There you go. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Is that right?
That is true.
Yep.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Is that it? Is that all the shots?
One in the ITV cameo, a little bit longer, guys.
Sorry guys, just a sec.
Told you.
Oh, yeah.
Keep looking.
Is that okay? Got everything? Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah. Can we have the two? Can we have Chris and Arthur on the balcony, please? The snappers are going to do some shots there first. Is that all right, guys? Thank you, Arthur. Thank you, Chris. If you just